Sneezy. Hello there, Bruce. Hope you're doing well. How you doing on this Thursday evening? Hello there, Cam Cam. Hope you're doing well also. Hope life is going good for you. Your day is going well. Hello there, Bailey. How you doing today? Just hanging out with Tang at the moment. Bruce, you've been sick? Sorry to hear that. Hopefully nothing serious there. Hello there, Rima. Hello there, Elizabeth. Hope you're doing well. I'm just typing something on my laptop in order to pin a message in this live stream. Kind of turning this into a relief for those who might want to help out, especially those who might be new to this channel, to help out the cats who have been affected from Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton also. Obviously, with Hurricane Helene, there was a lot of damage in North Carolina. The state that I live in, I live close to the Raleigh area, but have been multiple times up in Asheville, up in those north western mountain areas, and know that the people there face a indescribable amount of devastation, and obviously, animals, cats, dogs, but in particular cats, also are facing a unbelievable amount of devastation and toll on them in addition. So this live stream is just kind of see if anybody wants to help donate, either to the channel through PayPal, or through I did a community post, and like the ASPCA and I think it's the SPCA, both have donations through that they're doing right now. So I said I was gonna probably tomorrow, the channel, through the community, the kind people in the community, we will donate. Said I was gonna put $100 of our own money on top of the, at the moment, 110 or so that's in PayPal right now, to help with help those displaced kitties who might be hungry, or who might need water, might need litter boxes, all those type of things. And then obviously we had the Hurricane Milton, who I think it's all done, but obviously went through their own, issue too yesterday through the central part of Florida. I think there was actually just a ton of not hurricanes, but tornadoes that went through there. I think from what I saw that There was at one point in time some 100+ tornadoes that were ripping through central Florida, starting on the west coast from like what Sarasota down to Tampa, Fort Myers, working its way through Orlando. So, but yeah, so this is kind of what this live stream is somewhat dedicated on. We'll see what happens. I haven't really done one of these things before, but we'll see how it goes. So, hello. Let me start saying hello to some of the people that I know have been on here. Bruce, hello again. Elizabeth, Bailey, Cam. Hello, Rima, and hello. I think it's Ren. How you doing? Let me know if you have kitties, or let me know if you love kitties. Right now, we're just looking at Tang here. He is one of 9 cats that we have here. So that's kind of what's going on this Thursday. But I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody is having a good day. Rima, do I have a fever? No, not that I'm aware of. Do I sound like I have a fever? Somebody left a comment on my last live stream, saying something to the effect of they thought I had like a cold or a flu or something. Maybe I just am a little nasally. I don't know, but I don't think I have a fever. Kissimmee, Florida, already got some of their electric on, or got all their electric back on. Good to hear, Bruce. I think so far there's only been a few fatalities off of that hurricane so far. Hopefully the numbers stay low. I know with Helene, the hurricane numbers were, I don't know, gosh, what? At least I want to say a couple of hundred. So, a little kitty news on our own end. Tomorrow, Rosemary is going to go to the vet because she's still getting sub-Q fluids. Let me get a little closer up with Tang. So she's got her fluids tomorrow that she has to go and get. And then, for me, I actually have a doctor appointment also. Bruce, your stepson lives in Florida. I guess he must live in the Orlando, Kissimmee area. How are things from what he's been able to tell you? My own thing tomorrow, my left knee has been bothering me off and on for years. I usually get a cortisone shot and it helps for about a year or so, but the last cortisone shot I got in July, it's only lasted about a month or so, and now it's starting to bother me. So I'm scheduled to have an MRI tomorrow in the morning to check to see if there's structurally something going on with the knee. So it'll be my first time in an MRI machine. Which is kind of ironic, because I've was doing some job shadowing in a hospital the last few days. Hello there, Dylan. Thank you for joining us. How are things going in Vancouver? Hello there, John. Hope you're doing well. Hello there, Jesse. Again, if anybody is able to donate anything through PayPal or through a super chat, I'm kind of dedicating this live to help the kitties who have suffered and who might have been displaced, I should say, from the last 2 hurricanes that the coast southern states have suffered, Milton and Helene. And if you are unable to donate any finances, that is fine. What you could do, though, another thing here also is this channel is dedicated to helping cats in need. So every single cent this channel makes, it goes to donate to cat charities, cat rescues, and so forth. Jesse, you've been gone far away. Where were you at? Bruce, he says it's okay, mostly rain and some 60-mile-an-hour winds. Well, those are still pretty effective winds, though. That can still cause some damage, though, for sure. Yeah, Rima, Tang here has been a little sneezy the last few days. We don't know if he picked up a little kitty cold or maybe he has a little allergies. I'm not sure. Jesse, you've been helping a guy paint. Oh, okay. Dylan, if you happen to still be on this live, do you have any felines of yourself or yourself, any kitties? We only have 9, so not too many. Oh, Mr. Tang. Bruce, Zelda. Zelda's good. Zelda is good. We actually are going to be doing some sub-Q fluids with her tonight. Thankfully, she does very well with it. She takes it like a champ. I could, if I had to, I could do it completely by myself. Elizabeth, there is a tea that's called Yogi, brand name, totally organic. It's honey chai, turmeric, vitality. Helps with inflammation, sinuses, allergies, and it helps more. It really helps you. Okay. Well, Tang is being a little inappropriate at the moment with this live stream, so we're just going to kind of put this right here or so, just to kind of cover up his shame at the moment. So Tang doesn't get me into too much trouble here. But I will definitely look into that, though, Elizabeth. I have a feeling, though, that I might have like a ligament tear or something. But we'll find out next week when I get the results back. Hello there, Tranquil. Hope you're doing well. Those who are new, who might have just popped into this live before you go, because I know sometimes people pop in for a second, see what this live's about, and then they leave. This live is dedicated to help cats in particular who have suffered loss, who have been displaced in their home through the last 2 hurricanes that the country has suffered. So if you're able to donate anything through a super chat or through my PayPal link that should be on the top of the live stream, feel free to, please. Know that every single cent that you donate will go to cats in need. Every single cent that this channel is ever going to make will go to cats in need, and not my cats, because my cats don't need anything. They're very well off. Elizabeth, it will help you a lot. Okay, I can definitely ask the doc about it. I think it kind of depends, though, if you have like a holistic doctor or if you have more like a, you know, uh, I guess, hardline drug kind of doctor, surgery doctor. It just depends. Rima, this was today, right? I'm not sure what you're referring to, Rima. Just let me know. I appreciate that, Bruce. That $2 super chat. That'll help the little kitties. I always appreciate that, Bruce. Yeah, well, Bruce, I should finally. I know I've been saying this for a couple of days. It's just been super busy, but I should finally be able to get those carriers out to you probably tomorrow. Cam, you were back. You had to leave, but you were back. Awesome. The storm Rima took place yesterday. Like started to hit landfall last night, and it's completely out of Florida today, I think, or mostly out of Florida. But yeah, so it's out of the state. Hopefully, the hurricane season is also done. Whoa. I guess Yoda, Tang is doing a little bit of yoga there. Elizabeth, $50 super chat. I appreciate that so much, Elizabeth. That'll be very helpful. That is awesome. I appreciate that so much. I can't really say enough kind words. That'll definitely help the kitties. I appreciate that very much, Elizabeth. I always like to say I feel like cat parents, cat friends, cat lovers are some of the most generous, kind individuals that are out there. And I will say that without any unabashedly say that. I truly believe that about those who love kitties, have some of the biggest hearts that I've ever seen. So that'll definitely be helpful, Elizabeth. That'll go towards November's donation. because October is kind of set now with the hurricane stuff. And I want to thank you, Elizabeth, for giving me that idea. I was kind of thinking about that, but I wasn't so sure. And then you kind of gave me that comment. It's like, yeah, okay, I can definitely set something up on that, and hopefully that'll spur some other people through the community post to help also, if they can, of course. And if they can't help financially, then what they can do is share the page out. Because if you share the page out, then maybe somebody, who does have some resources, who does have some financial capabilities, then they might be able to help. So that's the beauty about sharing. Also share, 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 share. That's how you make good connections also. I know I don't have the biggest cat community in the world, but I think I feel like I have the best little cat community at the moment. Wonderful people, wonderful channels. I'll do a little shout out for some of the community members also. So Bruce Hitch, he has a good channel. John has a good channel. Elizabeth, I don't know. Elizabeth, do you have a channel? Do you have any contents on your channel, or you just have a YouTube channel? Let me know if you don't mind. Hello there, Shauna TV. How you doing on this Thursday evening? Thank you for joining us. This is Tang. He is one of 9 kitty cats that we have. He's just chilling with me right now in his room. Do you have any kitties yourself? Elizabeth, you're also going to donate to one of the choices that you gave us. Awesome. And I'm sure there's more, Elizabeth. Those are just the big ones that I could find. I'm sure there's more like local, smaller ones, like in states and stuff like that. But those are just the big ones. TV or Shayna TV, I'm sorry. These live streams I normally do for about an hour, so I'm about 20 minutes in, and I pretty much just kind of hang out with our cats, show these cats, ask cat questions, just kind of hang out with the community. You had kittens, but none at this moment. Well, you can consider our 9 here. They can kind of be your virtual kittens, or kittens, virtual kitties, I should say. Jesse, yes, I was in Florida last week. I was up in the Panhandle area. We were kind of checking out some things. We might move out there potentially next year. Um, Hurricane Helene was not affected to us. Affected by? We weren't affected by Hurricane Helene at all, but we were down in Florida last week. I'm gonna hang with Tang here for probably about 2 or 3 more minutes. And then I am going to hang out with some other kitties in a different room. Elizabeth, you don't have nothing on the channel, just a viewer and a learner and observer. Okay. Jesse, yeah, I guess we could say we lucked out. Rima, we hope you can cuddle with Max. We will see. We will see. And you said the name perfectly the first time. Well, consider yourself lucky there. Hopefully, I'll say it correctly again. Shauna, right? I am very terrible when it comes to pronouncing names or cities. If you want to come and have a good laugh, just type in chat some difficult things to pronounce, and I'll try to pronounce it, and it can give you a good laugh. I'm terrible when it comes to laughing, or not laughing, when it comes to pronunciating um, almost everything. Hello there, Rosemary. I hope you're doing well, Rosemary. I appreciate you popping in, friend. I hope your day is going well out in, I want to say, California. Hello there, Icon. Jesse, do your cats eat pink salmon? Well, I mean, they eat canned food salmon. They eat salmon and canned food. So yeah, but not like really, truly, like real salmon. No. My wife does not like the smell of fish, and I don't like the taste of most fish. So we are not a fish household here. Bruce, you got a Chewy delivery 5 days ago. Randy hops inside the box, and that's his favorite place since. Nice. Oh, also, I wanted to say, since again, I like to always let y'all know kind of what's going on with me. I know most of you are here for the cats, but again, I feel like if you make a connection with the host, or as I make a connection with you, and kind of develop that relationship, that you like to know kind of like what's going on in our lives somewhat also. So a fun fact for me, about me, I'm actually have sleep apnea, and I did a test about 6 weeks ago to see how bad my sleep apnea is. Apparently, every hour I hold my breath, or I stop breathing, I should say, for up to 10 seconds, about 14 or 15 times an hour. So I have, I guess, moderate sleep apnea. So today, we had a sleep apnea that got shipped in, so I need to start using that. Probably not tonight, but over the next few days, I need to start learning how to use that sleep apnea machine. So that's going to be fun. Can you imagine having a sleep apnea machine where you have wires and you have cords, and then you have cats too? And some of these cats like to play with cords. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out exactly, but we will see. Come here, Tang. Who's a good Tang, buddy? Oh, John, I appreciate that $50 super chat. You want to match Elizabeth? That she's absolutely awesome. Everybody share and care however possible. Absolutely, John. If you can't share financially, just share the channel out. I appreciate that so much, John. Y'all are truly kind. As I said before, I feel like cat people are some of the best people in the world out there. So I appreciate that, John, so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, Rima, your cat got attention too. Okay. Tranquil, you don't know how you could sleep with that on. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep with it or not, Tranquil, but I tell you though, I definitely have the symptoms of sleep apnea over the last few years. I feel tired during the afternoon hours, like 2 to 4, 2 to 5. I feel very tired, very exhausted. Um, and I feel fatigued and I have a lack of energy. The last few years like what it is exactly. So if it's a sleep apnea and if wearing this mask helps me just function better, then I'm all for it. My wife is chiming in on there. If y'all don't know my wife, that's her, Catherine. If y'all want to say hello to her, and yes, I do snore pretty badly sometimes. Okay, we all want to say goodbye to Tang. I'm going to go into another room where we have some more kitties. I'm going to let Tang kind of just hang out here while he can, and we'll be back. Tang, you gotta move, buddy. It's going to get a little dark for a second. Gotta turn the light on. I gotta close the door. All right. Jesse, yeah, everyone does snore. There's some people who say, no, I never snore. And it's like, yeah, you do. All right. Rima, I will get to Max here, but right now I have Yoda and Kit. So there's Kit, the tabby. Yoda here is the crazy little gray monkey. Or not gray monkey, what am I saying? The little tuxedo, who's quite the character. I always like to say those who know Tranquil, and Tranquil is another great channel that's on here too. So if you don't know Tranquil, check out her channel also. She's got a kitty cat that's also a tuxedo kitty. He's a little bit more fluffy though than Yoda is here. And he walks around with a harness. She does a really great job at that. But I really think like Yoda and Miracle would be great friends, or maybe they'd be enemies. I'm not sure. What do you think, Tranquil, if them two met? Do you think they'd get along or fight each other? Elizabeth used to snore and learned that if you sleep on your side that you won't snore. It sure has worked wonders. Huh, okay. Hello there, Richard Ortiz. How you doing this evening? Thank you for joining us. I hope you're doing well. That's Yoda. That's Kit. This is the baby. Rima, which cat's Adam? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Rima. Can you say that again? You think an enemy? You think so? You think so, Tranquil? Maybe. Richard, you have five. Can you name your kitties? Oh, Rima. So if Yoda here, and then Tranquil's unique natural experience, which is a couple of channels above your post, above your comment. She has a cat. I don't know if you've checked her channel out or not, Rima, but if you haven't, I would definitely check it out for sure. She has a cat named Miracle that looks a lot like Yoda, except for he's just more fluffy. And I just wonder if they met, how they would be with each other. Richard, you have Midnight Boy, Mama, a panther, and Big Mama. Okay, and they've all been spayed. Okay, they're all females then. Yeah, out of our nine, six of them are females. Hey, Zelda. Speaking of females, this is Zelda. Those who might be new, those obviously aren't new. You know Zelda. She's our oldest of our group. She is diabetic. She's about 19 or so. She's got some cataracts in her eyes. She's got a little arthritis. Richard, have your 13-year-old cats who can barely walk by, um, had his nails cut. Oh, okay. Yeah, cutting nails is definitely tricky. There is a bit of an art to cutting cats' nails. Come on, Zelda. Hello there, Eliana. Eliana, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Kit and Zelda, well, they're both tabbies. I always like to recommend those stairs that Zelda just went up on. They're always very important. If you have an older cat, maybe they have arthritis or they just can't get up as much. I definitely order something like that on Amazon. It's about 30 bucks or so. Richard, we have nine kitty cats. Elizabeth, do your older cats eat dry food? Yes, they do, Elizabeth. Zelda, Rosemary, there's our oldest two. They eat dry food, yes. Hey, Leona, you're doing good. You just got out of school because you have after school. Okay, I hope you had a good day. Richard, I didn't do it. You paid somebody $10 to do it. Okay. No, we can pretty much cut all of these cats' nails. Um, some of them are a little bit more squirmy than others, but we can do it. Come on, Zelda. See, I don't know if y'all could see. I'm just trying to kind of show you Zelda's eyes, where you can kind of see the glaucoma, or not the glaucoma, the cataract. You see where there's kind of like dull a little bit, like in the middle of the eye. She's got that little bit of cataracts going. The one who just popped up here, that's Pandora. Pandora was a kitty that had hyperthyroidism, which is a disease of the thyroid, which basically entails a cat eats a ton, but they lose weight. So she was on a medication to treat her thyroid, but she was still losing weight and not doing well. So we gave her what's called the I-131 treatment, which eradicates the thyroid and cures the disease. Richard, you don't want to hurt them, so you made them. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, you don't want to cut their quip or anything, so it can be tricky for sure. Tranquil, you started training Miracle when he was only 5 years old. I guess that's probably why he's so good on the leash then. Or the harness. Well, harness leash. If anybody is new to this and you happen to have cats, and if you are wondering something, if you have a question, if you need some kitty advice, if your cat's doing something you're just not sure about or you want to maybe change, feel free to put it in the chat. There is probably hundreds of cat experience that's either myself or some of the people that are commenting. There's a lot of kitty experience on this channel right now in this live stream. Richard, your 13-year-old cat eats too much, but he is losing weight. He's pretty old. Well, 13, Richard, 13 is really not that old, all things considered. Um, what I would ask Richard is, when was the last time the kitty had some blood work done? Because there could be some diseases that might be starting to show up, and blood work would indicate that. So if you don't mind, me asking, when was the last time blood work was done on that? Tranquil Miracle was really small. The harness didn't even fit. So, Jesse, has Pandora licked us or me to wake me? No. Pandora doesn't lick to try to wake us. She tries to slap and bite our feet. More my wife than me. She is a toe biter or a toe scratcher. It would be nice if she could just do it with her feet, but that's just not what she does. Again, those who might be new to the channel, hello. I hope you all are doing well. My name is Adam, aka Cattainment. We got 9 cats here. This little live stream is trying to help cats who might have been affected by the recent hurricanes that are going on. Richard, are you a cat veterinarian? I am not a veterinarian, Richard. I do, though, however, I've worked in a few animal hospitals. I currently have 9 kitties. And I have about 30 years or more or less of cat experience. So I'm kind of somewhat of an expert, not fully. There is no cat expert, but I know quite a bit. Rosemary, to answer your question, how old is Pandora? Pandora is 13 or so. Jesse, I'm not sure why YouTube held your thing for review, but probably because of the word lick, YouTube might think that's like an inappropriate word or whatever, but she does like to lick my fingers on the live for sure. Cam, you are not the only one. I want to say, if I'm thinking correctly, that Bruce also is Pandora's favorite in addition. Hello there, Fatima. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I appreciate the nice emojis. You must be a cat friend or a cat parent yourself. Do you have any kitties, Fatima? Let us know in chat. I always like to welcome in the new people and grow our little kitty community here. Trying to grow this the right way and slowly. Richard, so what does your cat have? Okay, let me read this properly. What does my cat have, like white things in his ear, and he shakes his head all the time? White things. I'm thinking white things. That wouldn't be, I don't think that'd be mites, because I'm pretty sure mites are black. It could be some kind of a parasite. It could be some kind of a bacterial issue, Richard, about shaking its head. It could have a dirty ear. Have you checked its ear recently? Like what it looks like? Bruce is saying mites. I'm just not sure, Bruce. Are mites white? Because it isn't like it doesn't like mite poop. Isn't it like black though? But maybe the actual mite is white, so it could be mites. Elizabeth is saying potentially an inner ear infection. Richard, is this the same kitty that's 13 also? Is this the same cat that's losing some weight potentially? Let us know if you don't mind. Hello there, is it Miriam? Hello there, Miriam. If it is, I hope you're doing well. So Tranquil is saying that they're black. She had a stray with them. My wife is saying they're like small white dots. So there's a little bit of, could be either way maybe. Again, I would definitely recommend though taking the kitty, if it is the same 13-year-old kitty, and if they haven't had blood work in a while, I would take them in. I would take them in and let them get checked in on. Cam, you got to go. Have a wonderful night, Cam. I appreciate your time, as always, being here, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Have a good rest of your night. Take care. John, today is 28 years since your dad passed away. I'm sorry to hear that, John. He would have been 104 today. Wow. Thank you, Dad, for taking care of your family. All right, awesome, John. Awesome. Richard, it's the same kitty. I would definitely check in. I would get them to a veterinarian. And if they haven't had blood work in at least 6 months to a year, I would run some blood on them and have them do ear swap where they can check their ears for infection. Of course, if you have the financial capabilities, I know pet taking care of our felines can cost a lot, but that's what we need to do though. That's part of the package when we bring them into our home is taking care of them. Bruce, just writing what your daughter is saying. She's watching the live. Okay, okay. Well, welcome, Bruce's daughter. Bruce, what is your daughter's name? I don't know if I've ever asked that, or if you haven't told me. If you did tell me, I don't remember what it was though. So Bruce, if you don't mind. Tranquil. Somebody dropped the kitty off in the ear. It came with ear mites, and they were black. They were hard to get rid of. Okay. Is it Simone? Is it Simone, Bruce? Simone? I'm bad with names, Bruce, so hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Hello there, Adventure Life Nova. All right, Rima, if you're still hanging with us, let me see if I can find Max. He might be in the closet. Yep. All right, Rima, hopefully you're still hanging here. I'll, we'll see Max in all of his glory here. As active as always, right, Rima? He's like, I'm awake just for you. You can look into my eyeballs and watch me look into this plastic bottle. Oop, that popped me on the nose. Maximus. You're always so shy, Maxie. Jesse, Max is typically in the closet during these live streams when Rosemary is out and about and the kitties are in, the other kitties. If he's not under the bed, he's on top of the bed. If he's not on top of the bed, he's in this closet. This is kind of his domain. Of course, I got Jealous Kit over here. Also. And we got Tiny, who wants to show herself off. Her and her little chunky little body. Or there you go. So Jesse, my wife answered that question probably in a better way than I did. That the ladies kicked him off the bed. Because Max, he thinks he's a Casanova, a ladies' man, but nobody likes him like that. So he gets all sad and lonely and then cries in the closet. Sorry if the phone or the image, the picture is going to get a little fuzzy, a little blurry. Sorry about that, folks. Hello there, Tori. How you doing? I appreciate the love there, Tori, and the comments. You have any kitties yourself there, Tori? Yep, Casanova. Exactly, Rosemary. Rosemary, do you have cats yourself? I might have asked you when you're on, I think on Tuesday. I can't recall, though. Sometimes I have a terrible memory. I think you said you used to have cats at one point in time, but you don't have any currently. Is that right? Oh, you do? Okay, you have 3. All right. What are their names? And are they all doing well? Relatively speaking, of course. Yeah, Jesse, he's got to put up with Tang and Yoda and Tiny. So they wear him out. So you have 2 Tuxedo brothers, Shadow and Dusty. They're almost 15. Okay. How about the third one? Maximus, is this a snake? Is this a snake that's gonna get you? Here's a fun little fact about Max. He is terrified with ceiling fans. Thankfully, the house that we're in right now, we decided not to put any ceiling fans in at the moment. But in all of our previous homes, rentals, and homes that we owned, he got terrified of ceiling fans for whatever reason. We think he thinks it's like a giant bird or something, like a vulture or an eagle that's gonna get him, gonna scoop him and carry him away. Who knows? But for the first few months when we moved in here and we didn't put any fans in, when he came into the room, he would always look up at the ceiling and just to make sure there were no ceiling fans. And he used to like growl at the ceiling fans and kind of hiss at them. So, just a little fun fact there with Mr. Maximus. Rima, yeah, he still does. He kind of, I think he feels like he's Zelda's like protector. Zelda being the eldest of the bunch. So he definitely, I think he's pretty close with Zelda. Maybe he thinks he's like a knight in shining armor to protect her from her enemies. Rosemary, he shadowed his brother a lot. And that's where the name came in. Jesse, Zelda is doing well. Zelda is going to get some sub-Q fluids tonight. But the little like routine that we have her on for everything, she is doing well, maintaining her weight. She is peeing and pooping, and she seems like she's getting along or around fairly well. So she is doing well. I appreciate the asking about her. Unfortunately, this is my last full week before I go back to school. I got to unfortunately go back to work. Next Thursday and Friday, there are 2 teacher work days. So it's almost back to those little gremlins again. Nimka means monkey, friend of Tarzan. Nice. We'll hang with Max Rima for a few more minutes, and then we're going to start making our way downstairs. It's already been almost 45 minutes on these lives. It's crazy how quickly these lives go. Just always crazy. These lives just fly by, it seems like. Anybody new to the channel? Hello, my name is Adam. This is Max. He is one of 9 kitty cats that we have. This little live stream is dedicated to cats. We're trying to help cats from the recent hurricanes, Helene and Milton. So if you either want to just share the live stream, join the channel, become a member, not a member necessarily, but just subscribe to the channel and watch the videos. Every single cent that this channel earns helps cats in need. Just currently we're trying to help cats from the recent hurricanes, but after that though, on a monthly basis we donate as a community to help cats in rescue groups, cat charities, shelters, either through getting them litter, food, supplies, toys, water. We've also sponsored cats too. We have sponsored 2 cats so far. We just started donating last month. And one of the cats that the community already sponsored got adopted out. It was an older cat, so that was awesome. And hopefully the other senior cat that we sponsored also will get adopted out soon too. It's always more challenging for older cats to get adopted. Bruce, you think I would do great in a vet hospital? Well, Bruce, it did cross my mind at one point in time to be like a vet tech or something. But it just, I don't feel like that's for me. But I do understand though what you're saying. Rima, I cannot take down Max with me because Rosemary's out there, and that would be a problem. So I'm sorry about that, Rima. I can't. But Rima, I said before, I am going to make a video, and I still plan on to make a video for you that's just Max related, maybe like 8, 9, 10 minutes of just Max doing different things. So just keep an eye out on that in the future. Bruce, yep, you put that in there. Rosemary, do you prefer a donation through through PayPal or Super Chat. Sweetie's Cat World, hello. It's been a while. I hope you've been doing well. I appreciate that donation of $10. That's definitely going to be helpful. I think your name was Alice, if I'm remembering correctly. Danielle for the $20 super chat. Also, I appreciate that. Also, Danielle, awesome. Thank you both very, very, very much. Every cent of that will go to help those cats in need. I appreciate that very much. Rosemary, to get back to your question, what were you saying? Yeah, so yeah, I think John answered your question, Rosemary. So yeah, that would be the preferred route, if possible, is PayPal, only because the channel will earn more for cats through PayPal than through Super Chats. It's just because, I mean, I hate to say this, but YouTube is kind of greedy when it comes to supers. I personally don't think that YouTube should be making anything off of a channel's supers, but they do. But hey, that's just how the world is. I mean, what can you do about it? That's the better thing about PayPal, is they have a very small fee, all things considered. So I appreciate that once again, Alice and Danielle. I hope you are both doing well. I hope you are safe wherever you're at. Whatever city, state you might live in. I hope you're both doing well. Alice, if I'm trying to remember correctly, do you live in Florida? Danielle, Danielle, I think you live somewhere in the South, but I don't know where exactly. So hopefully you're doing well also, and you're in a safe and dry. All right, we're gonna go down to Rosemary. We're going to go hang out with her for the last about 10 to 15 minutes or so. Rima, if you want to say goodbye to Max, of course. I'll give him a good little chin rub for you. Bye, Maximus. All right, let's head back downstairs. Hello there, Maria. I know, Maria, that you can't understand me, but I appreciate you being here, though. Also, Maria, I hope you're doing well. Baby. Hello there. Is it Farhana? Hello there. You have any cats yourself? I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I don't do well with pronouncing names, cities, so forth, even though I do work in education. Zelda. Give her a little bit of Zelda and baby love going on here. All right, let's go downstairs with a little nutcase named Rosemary. She's been on the couch recently. She hasn't been in her sink or by the food plates. I guess Rosemary is somewhat getting ready for Halloween. She had a Halloween pose going on there. Hello there, Dakota. How you doing? Welcome to the channel, Dakota. If you are new, you have any cats yourself, feel free to say how many you have and what their names are. Always welcome here.
You see them, you get up.
To answer your question there, is it In Love 3? I am not by the hurricane, no. Not Hurricane Milton. I am in North Carolina, so the state of North Carolina was obviously affected by Hurricane Helene, especially the western part of the state. Thankfully, my wife and our 9 cats, we live in the central part of the state, kind of like in the Raleigh area. So we didn't really have much, but there was obviously a lot of devastation in western North Carolina. So that's why this particular live I've dedicated to help kitties that have been affected by those hurricanes. And this is Rosemary, those who are new to the channel, who haven't seen this channel before. She is our 16, probably 17 now, closer to 17, I would say. Special needs kitty. She is special due to being deaf, and she's a tortoiseshell. They're always a little nutty, these tortoiseshells are. She also has thyroid disease too. Elizabeth, hello, or not, yeah, Isabella, I mean, hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Alice, thank you for becoming a member. Awesome. You now are able to use special emojis, Alice, if you want to. And I think the way you work it is you got to do like a colon. It's the one with the two dots, and then you can type in, like, for example, Rosemary, and then another colon again, or the one with the two dots. There's about 5 or 6 different emojis. Yeah, my wife there, who was gifted a membership a day ago or so, a few days ago, she just used it right there. But I appreciate that, Alice. Also, just know that all of your membership revenue will go, obviously, in the future to those kitties in need. So I appreciate that very much. Alice, yep, you got it. You got it. Yep, I got to add some because I think there's like maybe 11 channel members now or something. So I can add a few more. I need to get more kitties on here. We have Yoda, Rosemary. Yoda's the one who's got the big mouth. Rosemary's the second picture. Max is the third one. I Love Cats is the fourth one. Pandora is the 5th white one. And Tang, I got to get a better picture of Tang, but that's the orange tabby. Or apparently Bruce is saying you just hit the smiley face on chat and it shows all the emojis. Well, that's much more convenient, Bruce. Thank you for letting me know that and letting others know that too. That's definitely helpful. I always wanted to kind of separate myself from some other cat channels and, you know, just help kitties in need in every way possible. You know, cats are my passion, as I know that they are most of the people that are on here. That's their passion also. They know that there's something special with our feline friends, our feline companions. There's a certain uniqueness, a certain just something about felines that, you know, once you kind of get to know felines, or if you didn't like felines before, and if somebody introduced you to a feline, to a cat, I feel like you don't ever go back from, you know, from before. There's still a lot of misconceptions, myths out there, and a lot of hatred towards felines. I don't really know why, but there still is, and hopefully we're trying to work on that. Let me see. Always be yourself. Yep, John, I agree. Rima, I don't feel like the time on your live, Adam. I'm not sure what that means, Rima. You mean like just as the time goes by quickly? Bruce, the Cat Cafe now only has 44 cats, so a few more got adopted. Awesome. Rosemary, waiting for, well, Rosemary, it's kind of funny actually. So Rosemary, the cat, gets fed a breakfast, a lunch, and she gets fed 2 dinners. So she is kind of somewhat waiting for her second dinner, but that's not until an hour or so from now. But that's one of her places, though. And I'm not sure how anybody can't like cats. I don't understand it. You know, but hey, I mean, a great mission would be, through my lifetime and through this channel's work and all that good stuff, would be just to, you know, I always feel like if we can change people's minds and if we can change people's hearts, then it's always worth it. Or like when I put out a video and maybe a person becomes more of a cat fan after watching the video, I feel like that the video is a success. Rosemary, absolutely. I will very briefly. I don't do this very often because I don't like to promote my other channel with this channel. But my other channel, Rosemary, I do have a second cat channel, and it's called. Well, I'm not going to say what it's called because I said again I'm not going to do that. But it kind of talks about cat neglect, cat abuse. Some of the videos that YouTube seems to allow on their platform just because it makes them money, and I think YouTube, needs to be held accountable for that stuff. But I don't see it changing. Excuse me. But I do have a second channel. If you are interested in that, Rosemary, just let me know and just put like a comment on a video, and I can give you the link. You can check it out if you want to. I just don't like to cross contaminate, if you will, the two channels. This channel is its own thing, and the other channel is something completely different. Let me catch up on chat here. Let's be how could people be cruel? Everyone Tranquil likes dogs, not cats. I wonder if that's just where you live, Tranquil, like in the, you know, um, in that part of Louisiana, perhaps. Rima, people who hurt any animal don't really have a heart. And I would also say, Rima, people who hurt kids or who hurt the elderly, I would put them in the same category as far as that goes. Tranquil, you've been criticized for having cats. I've been criticized, Tranquil, for what Rosemary is doing right now. These pans, obviously, they were used to cook some food tonight. They'll obviously go in the dishwasher later tonight. Uh, but I know there's some people out there. They say, "Ew, you let your cats up on the countertops." I'm like, "Yeah, I do. I mean, this is basically their home. We just live with them." So I've had some criticism on that, but that's fine. I try to educate people on that. I guess Rosemary wants to get cooked though. Now, YouTube, I'm not being serious about that, so don't take it too serious. But she is in the pan right now, so I'm not sure. She wants to be a cooked little kitty. Again, YouTube, this is a joke. Don't take this too serious. Anybody watching, don't take this serious and try to report my channel. I've already had to go through some of that nonsense already. Oh, Bruce, I wasn't able to make a new video on that other channel, but with some of your videos that you give me or that you send to me, I will definitely the one where people are talking about putting cats in their microwaves after they quote unquote bit or scratch them, and that's like their punishment. It's like, wow. And again, to me, that's so scary or so irritating because you got kids who don't know any better. They might try to do something, because kids are kind of dumb sometimes. Hate to say it, but hello there, Sharon. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Cats definitely sit wherever they want. John, cruelty is evil. You don't care whether it's people or critters. Please have a little honor. What's honor, John? I also want to know, like, what's shame? I feel like kids, in this particular, people don't have shame anymore. Rosemary, mine jumped up there too. I just cleaned the countertop before you bake. Yeah, then that's the thing. Just if the cat jumps up on the countertop, just clean it. I mean, it's pretty simple. Just clean it. It's not complicated. But anyways, it is getting close to that hour. I do these lives for an hour. I don't like to overwhelm my stay and ramble too much. Even though I do feel like I ramble quite a bit. Hopefully my ramblings are somewhat entertaining, or some people, maybe you just put it on mute to not hear my mumblings and ramblings on my voice, and you just look at the cats instead. I wouldn't blame you if that was the case, to be honest with you. um, but as I start to wrap up, let me go back and especially thank those who did the supers. I highly, 100% cannot say thank you enough for Elizabeth, John. See if I can get all of them correctly. Elizabeth, John, Bruce, Danielle. I know I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing? I might be missing two people. I don't want to miss anybody. Wife, if you're hearing me, do you know who did those supers? Rosemary, or not, John, Elizabeth, Danielle. Su- Uh, oh God, I'm sorry. I'm drawing a blank on who did those. Who? Danielle. Sweet, yeah, that's right. Sweetie's Cat World, and was there another one? There was like five or six. So my apologies if you didn't do a super chat and I didn't mention your name. My apologies on that. If you're still in here and if you want to type your name, feel free to. Also, Sweetie's Cat World, Alice. Thank you also for being a channel membership. Hopefully, you will have fun with the channel, and hopefully, I can continue to provide content that is worth your membership. That's always important for me to say too. In the meantime, as we figure out what Rosemary wants to do in this oven, or in this not oven, in this glass thingy. What is this? Bakeware, right? Pan, yes. Sorry, folks, I'm having a stroke, I guess. Let me start saying my goodbyes to everybody. So goodbye, Bruce, Rima, John, Rosemary, Alice, if you're still hanging, Sharon, Icon, Tranquil. I'm just kind of going back in chat because I have a horrible memory with some of this. Elizabeth, Jesse. I think that's everybody that I'm aware of, that I know. Rima, I think that's everybody. If I didn't say your name, also thank you too. As always, if you think about adopting a cat, adopt an older one like Rosemary, if you can. I think they will appreciate being adopted much more than a kitten will. Always speak up for those who cannot speak up. Always do the right thing for your kitties. Advocate, advocate, advocate. And if you know anybody who might like this channel, who might like this community, and wants to maybe be a part of something special, then please share it out with them. I want to have growth, but I want to have the right kind of growth here, word of mouth, and I want to have good quality people come in here and share the same values that people on the channel share, and that's in the community also, that puts kitties first and has a special place in their heart for cats. So anyways, on that note, I hope you all have a wonderful night. God bless, take care, stay safe, stay dry, and stay warm. And we'll see you on Saturday, the next live. So y'all take care, have a good one. Bye-bye. Hey, bye, Rosie. He says, bye, humans. We'll see you next time.